want to talk about one of the big drivers here on the pain,
Sure.
the pain people are feeling, and that is these gas prices. Let's go ahead. We've got a couple clips on that. Let's or a couple slides on that. Let's do that first slide.
Yeah. 8 in 10 Americans say their budget feel strain in their budget due to gas prices. And check out where the gas prices are spiking the highest. It's in some really important states. Look at Ohio and Michigan right there.
Michigan.
And Pennsylvania is another one of those states. Arizona and Nevada
Florida.
And Florida. I mean, these are critical states for Trump. Look at Maine, for example. You know, we got Graham Plattner coming up. We got a lot of elections coming up, and a lot of these states are critical. You know, he's really stepped in something awful with this. It couldn't be hurting in worse places.
You know, and it's fascinating to me because the new line that we're hearing out of Kevin Hassett and others is like, oh, well, the stock market's doing so great, it's offsetting the gas prices. That 8 and 10 number proves that is a lie for Americans. They are not buying that argument.
No,
like, oh, well,
not.
my 401k is booming, and therefore that's not, that ain't working, Chief.
And think about this. You even see this chart up here from AAA. Even the lowest gas price, even what they're measuring as the lowest national retail price, the high for that is $4. So that's still $4 gas when that was not the reality last year. And it's impossible to hide from voters. And
again, it's an unspendable. You can't sit there, no matter how much you love Donald Trump, and put gas in your car once a week or twice a week or whatever the number is, depending on your commute. You can't sit there and go, this gas is $2 a gallon, because it's not.
No. And the other problem here is that this is verbatim what Trump ran on. He ran on gas prices, and that creates a major problem for him and for Republicans across the board, because this is one of those things that they lean on. They lean on gas prices, and they lean on the stock market. And, you know, you lose that suddenly you, when you can't lean on gas prices, the opposition can. And this is a really big opportunity for Democrats to just draw a big line. Like, we didn't, this happened, you know, it didn't get this expensive under Biden during inflation. But this is a totally different animal.
You know, Andrew, I was listening to someone talk this morning, and there was a fascinating observation. And it was that as the gas prices have spiked, particularly in the last month, we're now also watching the taper off of tax refunds. So those tax refunds that hit after filing, those are now burned through. People have spent money on gas.
We have some clips here, and I think that's relevant to what you're talking about here. Let's see those clips.
More than $4.
It could, well, no, gas prices have come down today. Have you looked? They've come down very substantially today. The gas prices, you know what's happened today? Gas prices are way down.
He's panicked.
I put up my tank, $85. That's ridiculous.
And it's just a lie.
So
it's just a lie.
We just got it right before that one clip. But the guy says he spends 1/3 of his
let's play that clip. Let's play that.
I put up my tank, $85. That's ridiculous.
We spend like 1/3 of a check just on gas.
Look at that right there. $627.74.
Flying J, baby.
Hell yeah. We love that place. 1/3 of a check on your gas bill. That's what you spend on your mortgage. Like, how
hypothetically,
and that is
Andrew.
unreal.
I think that theory of the case, gas prices are going to continue to either stay the same or rise. There's no prediction where there's a downward trend until about December. No, I mean, I talked to somebody who was an oil and gas analyst the other day who said, right now, we always look several months out, and right now, this will last at least this level, if not more, until December.
Yeah, and like you said before, the people who got a good tax refund, who got a big tax refund, probably were looking at that. They were probably planning on saving it, just because the job market's really slow right now. There's a lot of uncertainty. But instead of saving it, they had to spend it on gas in the last 10 weeks. So those are gone. And this was going to be one of those things that Republicans and Trump leaned on, because you could see they were teeing up the messaging about the tax breaks and the refunds, the biggest refund of all time, whatever.
Right.
There, you can't lean on that anymore because those refunds have all evaporated. They're gone now.
Where'd it go, Donald? Oh, it was converted in the engine of your truck.
You know? Yeah.
But like you said, this is all being driven by the war.